Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the grind, welcome back to the hustle. All right, in this video today, we're just going to do a little bit different today. We're going to see if there's a difference between pre-shopping an order or scanning as you go. Right now, you guys can see my shopping speed is at 70 seconds per item. So all today's batches, what we're going to do, we're going to do one pre-shop, another one scan as you go, and we'll see a difference in the speeds per item. All right, until our first order. All right, so we got a first batch that we're going to put to the test. So we got a 53 going 4.6 miles, 26 items, 20-cent unit. It is a triple shop. So this first one we're going to scan as we go and see what our time is going to be. All right, so this is FYI information. I don't usually pre-shop my orders, so that you guys know. But this first order, we're going to scan as we go, and then we'll come back, we'll get another one, and we'll do the pre-shop. All right, so the first order, like we said, we scan as we go. We did have 3 customers. This is customer A right here, customer B, and then customer C. It did take me a total of 24 minutes. Now, Instacart gave me 30 minutes, so we did it 6 minutes better than what Instacart wanted us to do. So we spent around 5-10 minutes looking for one dog treat for customer A to find out that they didn't have it. So that did eat up some of my time. I should have had this done, honestly, like 20 minutes flat. But it happens and you can't control that. And then checkout lane too was backed up. They had like 4 registers only open. So that does have a little bit of effect on my shopping efficiency. And I won't be able to tell you guys my shopping efficiency until I complete the order. So we're just gonna finish loading it up and then go get this order dropped off. And then we'll run through my shopping efficiency based on what Instacart thinks. All right, so we just dropped off that order. So that took us 1 hour and 20 minutes. And then my shopping efficiency on that one order was 99 seconds per item, which I kind of figured was gonna be high just because we wasted like 5-10 minutes looking for that one dog food. It did increase my shopping efficiency from 70 seconds to 71 seconds overall. All right, let's head back to Costco and let's grab another one. All right, so we got our next order. It's at 52 going 11 miles. It only has 16 items, 17 unit. So we're definitely gonna do the pre-shop on this one and let's see the time that it takes. All right, so we made it in here. So now if you're doing pre-shopping, these are perfect orders to pre-shop because there's less items. Usually if you have like 40-50 items, I don't suggest pre-shopping because it just becomes really difficult to. But in an order like this is perfect, so let's go do it. All right, so far this is B up here, and then at the bottom here we got A. Now I do put all the labels up so that when I go scan it, it's quick and easy. All right, so we got all the orders. Here's B, and then the bottom here we got A, so we're gonna start scanning them. All right, so this is A, so we're just gonna start scanning them right now. Now, it's very important that you double check in your list when you're going through because you don't want to backtrack when you start scanning. Basically, you want to have everything here. That way, it's all easy to scan. All right, so we just finished A, now we'll do B. Nope. All right, so we just scanned everything in. That took us a whole lot, like 3.5 minutes. So let's go to checkout.
Hello, thank you so much for calling Instacart. This is Marva. Am I speaking with Alphais?
Yes, you are.
Hi, how are you? How can I assist?
Good. So I'm trying to cash out my customer B, and it's saying his payment is too high. Now I noticed that one of their items, they wanted one of their steaks. They only wanted 1 pound, but Costco doesn't sell 1 pound of the meat. So I know that's what's the reason. I don't know if you guys can add some more funds to make sure the payment goes through.
Okay. Yes. I'm so sorry to hear that your card got declined. Upon checking it here, the reason why your card got declined is due to higher than expected over the order.
Right, and like I said.
Go ahead and check this one out for you, okay?
Okay.
Yes. I'll just go ahead and add some funds to your account in order for you to check out, okay?
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
I can type your card once again.
Yeah, they're gonna have to re-ring everything in for me to do it again. But if you hold on, I'll definitely get it. Okay. All right. So a couple of things with this order. I was able to find everything, which was good. The only downside is that one of the items, they wanted 1 pound of meat. And you guys all know Costco does not do 1 pound of meat. So I knew I was gonna have an issue with it going to checkout, and sure enough we did. So we had to call customer support to get them to add more funds on customer B's order, which they did. And that does eat up in your speed shopping efficiency too as well, because I know that's gonna add seconds to my speed. So we'll see what it is after we get these orders dropped off. Now, a key thing, like I said, if you're gonna pre-shop, you wanna be organized, and you definitely wanna be very thorough when you're looking on that list, because things are not in order. And on top of that, you wanna make sure you get the quantities. If it says 2, you don't wanna just grab 1, because now you're gonna backtrack to go get the other items. All right, let's go get this order dropped off. All right, so that order is complete. The batch pay jumped up to $65.70. Plus we got a $10 cash tip, so $75 batch, which is awesome. It took us 1 hour and 18 minutes. And then our shopping speed came in at 48 seconds per item. It did not change my overall speed per item. I kept it at 71 seconds. All right, until our next order. All right, we got a third order of this experiment. And this one is, we're gonna be shopping and scanning as we go. It's for $55 going 10.2 miles, 41 items, 57 units, 2 customers. So let's go do it. All right, so we made it in here. So customer A has 9 items, and then customer B has 32 items. So 41 items total, so let's go do it. All right, we got our boxes and we've started our order, so you guys can see right here. So let's start. They're halfway to go, and this is what it looks like. All right, guys, here's our last 2 items, and then we are done. All right, that's what it looks like once everything's said and done and everything's inside. All right, so the shopping time with this took us, let me pull it up here real quick. I think it was like 30 minutes and we're given 44 minutes. Let's see here. 29 minutes and we're given 44 minutes. So we did definitely beat what Instacart wanted, but what is going to be our shopping speed? Well, let's go get it dropped off and find out. All right, so we just dropped off that order. That batch pay came out to be $54.45. It took us 1 hour and 43 minutes from start to finish. Our shopping efficiency came in at 56 seconds per item. And the reason why is because of the amount of items I had to shop for. So the higher amount of items you have, the more leeway you have in a sense. And then that did improve my overall shopping efficiency. It dropped it by 2 seconds. So we're at 69 seconds per item. All right, we're going to head back to Costco and try to do one more, and then we'll wrap up the day. All right, we got our last one. It's a 35 single going 5.2 miles, single person, 10 items. So let's go pre-shop it. All right, so like I said, single person, 10 items, doesn't look that bad. So let's go pre-shop this order. All right, one thing you guys gotta remember too, the time I tell you is the scanning time only. It's not the time that it took me to walk around the store and look for these items. It's only based on the time it took to scan these orders on the pre-scan. All right, let's go get it dropped off. All right, so we got that order dropped off. That batch pay came out to be $35.05. It took us 42 minutes. And then our shopping speed was 31 seconds per item. And it did bring down my overall shopping speed to 68 seconds per item. All right, that's probably gonna be it for today. We're gonna run through the whole thing right after this. All right, so we end up doing a total of 4 orders, which I believe is a small sample size in order to get a true determine of if it does make a difference. You need to do 30 orders of pre-shop to get an accurate number and 30 orders of scan as you go to get an accurate order. And you need to do them all in a row to get a true sample of does shopping as you go is better or pre-scanning is better. So let's go through the 4 that we did. So the first one we did was the scan as you go. We took us 99 seconds per item. Then we came back and we pre-shop and that took us 48 seconds per item. Then we did another one that was scan as you go for 56 seconds per item. And then the last one was pre-shop and that took us 31 seconds per item. Now, overall, my thoughts is that I personally like to scan as I go. That way, if I miss something, I can catch it right away. I don't have to wait till the end and then I have to go back in the store to find that item. But everybody's different. And would I suggest you do one over the other? It's up to you really what you want to do. Me personally, I will do scan as you go, especially if you're a new shopper. Just reduces the risk of missing an item, then you have to go back in the store. I know there's shoppers out there that will only do pre-scan, and I know shoppers do this scan as you go. So whatever is better for you, that's what I suggest you do. But like I said, in order to get a true sample size, you need to do a lot of these orders, and I don't have time to do a lot of these orders. All right, I hope this video helped you out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell to get notified when I drop the next video. Until next time, keep on hustling. Hustling, 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 hustling.